Hey, what's up? So, I am excited to tell you that I have got my first ever S24 Ultra, and I am super excited to tell you the things that you are going to experience with this phone. First of all, Samsung has upgraded their body to titanium body. As we have seen that Apple, when introduced their iPhone 15 lineups, they introduced titanium body in their 15 Pro and Pro Max. The second thing is the flat displays, because Samsung is pioneer in making the curved displays, and those curved displays are the best. Best means they are like just amazing. If you're using that phone and you are a Samsung enthusiast like me, you'll be using and buying Samsung phone again and again just because of that display. So much infinity display that you want yourself to dive into those colors that Samsung display is showing to you. Now the displays are flat. It means that in terms of safety, those displays are good as compared to curved display, because when you drop a curved display phone, the chances of damaging a display is a lot higher as compared to flat displays. So I am very happy that Samsung has changed the display, and this boxy smartphone is now having a flat display. The other thing that Samsung has improved a lot is the 200 megapixel sensor. So Samsung introduced the 200 megapixel and 100x zoom last year in their S23 Ultra. This year Samsung does not introduce or increase the megapixels of a camera lens. Instead, they improved that lens. For 200 megapixel photo, you have to specifically select that 200 megapixel option in order to take pictures. So after selecting that option, if you are going to take a picture, it will take time to optimize and enhance the photo in order to give you the best ever result from that lens. So bigger and improved 200 megapixel sensors. Along, Samsung has improved the other lenses. I am super excited to tell you other thing, but this thing has, in my view, has like a negative side, because Samsung last year discontinued their Exynos chips for their S23 lineup. The whole S23 lineup was equipped with Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and this year Samsung is going to introduce again their Exynos chips, and along with Exynos chips, Samsung S24 lineup will be having Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. What I am thinking that why Samsung is producing again their Exynos chip is because Google has given a big order to Samsung. So Samsung is thinking that their Exynos chips are great. That's why the industry is demanding. So Samsung is like, oh, we are going to produce again our Exynos chips, because Samsung is the leading manufacturer in memory chips. Like the world's largest manufacturer of memory chips is Samsung, because they are pioneer from the very first day, producing, manufacturing and selling all around the world and making billions of dollars. But Samsung, that doesn't mean that you are good enough to produce those system on chips, as we are having a good Snapdragon company that is pioneer in this thing. But if you want to, so make sure that you have to bet more and introduce one of your ultra premium lineup of smartphones with the only your Exynos chips, not with Snapdragon, and just because to show the US people and Chinese people that you are capable of something like that. The other thing Samsung has improved is the AI. Now Samsung has officially introduced AI in their smartphone. It doesn't mean that they were not doing in the past. In the past, we have seen that Samsung's AI were enhancing and giving you the best ever moon picture. It was fake or not fake, that has another debate. But the AI was doing behind everything in order to give you the best ever photos. And this AI will allow you to get the best ever low light quality pictures. And the other thing that Samsung has introduced is the live translation during a call. So if you are talking to a German, Russian, Arabic, or whatever your the other person language is, that will be live translated with Samsung's AI. And that is really cool, because a lot of people talk to other language people, and there's a language barrier, so people communicate in English. So other person's English might not be as much good as yours, or your English might not be good as much as him. So Samsung is like, no, talk in your language and we'll be doing our jobs. And this AI thing can do a lot other things, like, oh, am I recording a video? Let me just check.